Grand Rising wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. I am Bronwen, and this is where you will get the tea and what is coming forward. I give timeless readings, meaning I'm picking up on past, present and future energy readings. I don't know why I keep saying the word readings, so take it as it resonates and leave the rest. Know that my readings are for entertainment purposes only. If it really is resonating with what's happening in your life, please ensure that you are reaching out, especially in the areas of law, finance, mental health or physical health, with anyone who's professional in those areas to gain some advice and guidance before taking anything from moi. Now, before I start, I had loads of messages come through. Okay, these ones threw themselves on the floor, so obviously I am not supposed to look at these ones just yet. I'm going to keep these ones for another... Yeah, okay, that's for another day then. Breathe through the delays. There were songs and albums on divorce. The song from Wicked, Popular. I have had that, just the bit where she goes, you're going to be popular. You're going to be popular. And I'm not singing it because I don't want to get in trouble. I've had that in my head for weeks. And also underneath, how to make a disrespectful person look insecure for insulting you. And then on this one, I wrote straw doll technique. That hurt. Someone is feeling left out and left behind. So I hope everyone is doing really, really well. Thank you to those who continue to support the GoFundMe that I have going for Loku's Dog and Cat Care Rescue, which is based in Sri Lanka. It is the only animal shelter for street dogs and street cats in the entirety of the east coast of Sri Lanka. When you think of Sri Lanka, it's a massive teardrop. The east coast is just run by about 4 or 5 people, and it's a lot of hard work. So the money that you're sending, it really does make a difference. Thank you so much. If you have not and you would like to be part of what's going on here, like supporting, just have a look down below. If you can't afford to, and we know money's tight, it's coming up to Christmas, if you can just share the GoFundMe down below with as many people as possible, that would be awesome, because the more awareness that goes out, the more love that comes back, right? Thank you so much. Now, I'm going to be ringing a bell just so that I can cleanse the space around us. If you have any type of sound sensitivity, please turn down your listening device in 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to put these here. And let's just see what's going on. And I don't know why I'm being drawn this one or this one. Where you want me to go? Okay. You're gonna be popular. And I keep getting this feeling that someone knows that you're going to make it big in something, or something has changed with you and they're being left behind because of it. Oh, who just threw yourself out? 5 of Cups, the World, to the 8 of Wands. Okay, so this person may have been resistant to change, or they wanted you to be resistant to change. They wanted someone here to be resistant to change. You have the 8 of Wands here. You also have the 5 of Cups in reverse. I've been told not to put it out just to show them. And then the World in reverse as well. So this is not a destiny that was theirs. It was a destiny that may have been yours to keep pushing through, especially if there were obstacles. There seems to be a lot of resistance or pushback against some sort of collaboration coming in. And I heard for some it already has. There's a collaboration that already has come in for someone here. And whoever it is that has been standing on the outside looking in, and as I say that, the Magician comes out, the Hierophant comes out in reverse, the Tower, the Chariot. Wow, okay. This is the energy of, I didn't hex you, I just took away my protection. It's that energy of, well, you're no longer in my life, or you're no longer special to me, or I've drawn the line and you stepped over it so many times that I'm no longer protecting you with my energy. You think I hexed you? I did not hex you. Because you have the Magician in reverse. You have the Tower here. Someone here was expecting you to fall on your butt. What's the straw doll? What's the straw doll technique? What's the straw doll, please? Tell me about the straw doll. Thank you. 10 of Swords. The Devil's come out. Someone healed from it. Oh my gosh, someone healed from this. There may have been some sort of, what's it like those dolls? A poking doll? Why am I getting straw doll? Let me just get some more clarity. Clarity on the Ten of Swords to the Devil to the Ten of Cups for the straw doll, please. Thank you. 10 of Wands came out and the 6 of Cups to Temperance. Okay, so someone was using some, I don't know, some sort of technique with a straw doll to slow down someone's progress when it comes to your mental health, or it's something to do with like your mindset, how you get over obstacles, or every time you fall, being able to get back up again, having the faith and hope and strength to get back up again. And at present, because we have the 10 of Wands coming out, we have the 10, we have a lot of 10s here, 10, 10, something is ending. Major endings, and I feel like they're coming in threes then, 10, 10, 10. You also have the 6 of Cups here. 6 of Cups is usually about, you know, going down memory lane, something that happened in the past, revisiting the past. This is something new. What is it that they're trying to stop you from healing right now? It could be physical, I'm hearing. It could be physical. The Devil in reverse means that you've already sidestepped something, or you've already been through the worst of it, or you've been through the thick of it. I heard confirmation. So for someone here, confirmation, you have already been through the thick of it or the worst of it. That hurt. Straw doll. So someone who is feeling left out or left behind. Now, is this the collective or is this someone else? Both. I don't know if you're feeling left behind or left out. You're feeling isolated. Something about it not being fair. You have the Emperor coming out and you also have the 7 of Pentacles. Someone is looking at the cup as half empty rather than half full. Or someone wants you to be looking at the cup as half empty rather than half full. The 7 of Pentacles is about how we look back at how far we've come, how hard we've worked. I mean, this person here is resting and taking a pause and just looking at this massive, beautiful plant that they have created. They planted one seed, and that seed would have withered if they didn't pour love into it, water into it, give it sunshine, maybe even give it fertilizer. And this is also representative of either your mental health or a project that you've had on the side. It could be a family that you've been, you know, growing with your partner. It could be your job, your career, whatever it is for you. But you also have the Emperor here on the side. So this is like building animosity. This, I don't know who this person is, but there is very much this entitlement. Now, this could be a representation of your shadow. It doesn't have to be another person. It could literally be the egotistical part of your shadow. And no tea, no shade. I'm not having a go at you or judging you. We all have an egotistical part of our shadow, which is why when we let go of that, it's called an ego death, right? The Emperor is usually, when sat in the upright, someone who is very forthwith. He is represented by the Ram, Aries. This is a fire sign. This is somebody who is a go-getter. They are the person who, they kind of forge things. It's very physical. This being in reverse, and also an Emperor is somebody who rules over others, not in a dictatorship way, but more of being the leader, being the one that everyone looks up to, like, okay, what's next? What do we do next? When it's this way, this is somebody who either shirks their responsibilities or wants somebody else to do it for them. Now, I don't know if this is what you're being asked to look at. Maybe this is one of the 3 things that you were being asked to look at, because especially if it hurts and, you know, you've got past the thick of it already. This may be the last bit, for example. For others, if you don't feel like that resonates, then you have somebody who is in an old energy that is very temperamental and is holding a grudge. That's all I can say on that, is that they're holding a grudge. Because this energy of someone feeling left out or feeling that like they've been left behind, new trials and new tribulations is what I heard. The 10 of Wands is not a negative card in any way, shape or form. It does talk about challenges, but the challenges are things that we can get through, because the universe is never going to give us more than what we can handle. That's my understanding and my belief, not fact. I know some people will not believe that or not agree with that, and that's okay. But when you think of the 10 of Wands, this person here, excuse me, this person has been carrying a weight for a very long time. And if anything, this weight has been getting heavier, because you start off with the Ace of Wands. So they've been collecting these sticks as they go along. Those sticks can be seen as burdens, or these sticks can be seen as lessons, blessings. Either way, they're difficult. But you see those houses back there. This person has, they've set their eyes on where it is that they need to go. They know they can put them down. Once they put them down, they go into the major arcana. They no longer have to pick that up again. So this is almost like telling me a story, in that this 10 of Cups, it was the 10 of Swords and then the 10 of Cups, right? And then we had the Devil, then we had the 10 of Wands, and then we had the 6 of Cups. This person is someone who, if this is a person for you, if this is someone who's holding a grudge, if this is someone who's quite immature, especially with the Page of Wands coming out, youthful, taking a risk, liking adventure, but not very grown up just yet, maybe even likes to drink, or very content in being that way. This person has watched you grow. There's something that may have happened in your life or in their life, and I don't know if there's a connection here in like where this 10 of Swords happened. It is like a blowout of two. How do I explain it? Think of like an explosion. Just before the explosion happens, there's one person here and there's one person here, and they're both looking at the firework going, oh my god, it's not working. Like, don't get that close to a firework. But they have their heads down and they're looking at the top of the firework, and they're going, why isn't it setting off? I don't get it. And then all of a sudden it just explodes, and that explosion creates this 10 of Swords. So the 10 of Swords has hit this person as much as it's hit you. I don't think that this person showed their wounds at the time. They may have not shown their wounds at the time, because you have the 10 of Cups here. Someone here went on to better things, or better people, or better let go of something here. Okay, so this person may have let go of you or ghosted you, or you may have let go or ghosted them. Clarity on that, please. Yeah, a decision was definitely made here. Ooh, a decision was flipping made. And I say it like that, like flick my hair, because you have the 2 of Swords here in reverse. So this is a lack of indecision. This is making your mind up. 9 of Pentacles coming out. Look how bougie she looks. This is someone who's very independent. This is somebody who's like, do you know what? I'm going to go off and do my own thing. I'm going to stand on my own 2 feet, and I'm going to look after myself. Okay, I'm going to build myself up from the ground. And then you have Death here. So from this ending, from this explosion that happened, and at the back of this deck we have 5 of Swords. So there may have been an argument. I don't know. That may have been what it was, like a big explosive argument. 2 people have had an explosive argument. It doesn't have to be present, but it's definitely something that ripped a family maybe apart, or it ripped a couple apart that on the outside looked really well put together, or really lovely, really supportive, because when you look at the 10 of Cups, I mean, they've got their arms around each other, they look very loving, they have their, you know, their kids, which are their cat and their dog, and everything is happy and merry. And that's what it looks like from the outside. This explosive argument left one person, I heard cold-hearted. It left someone feeling like they were out in the cold, and the other person was left to pick up the pieces and then go off and do their own thing. I'm going to go off. I'm going to live my life. I'm going to do it by myself, and I'm going to heal from something here. And it was a really big flipping burden. The 10 of Wands being here, they were carrying a lot of burdens as they went along. In present time, what's this? Who is this person in present time? Clarity. Just one card, please, Spirit. Who's this person in present time? Someone who's very unhappy with where they are, or unhappy with your glow up, unhappy with how you look. Oh, someone is unhappy with how you look, or how sexy you look, how creative you are. Queen of Wands to me has always been a very like spicy, sexy kind of energy, but it's also very creative because there's growth in here. There's that sunflower. And the sunflower for me always denotes the sun, because you'll see it in the tarot, in a tarot deck, a child with the sun, and there'll be sunflowers. So there's a lot of growth that has come from either you or this person that walked away from whoever this is that's now holding a grudge, that feels like they've been left behind. And that hurts. So they use something. What's this straw doll though? What's the straw doll, please? What is the straw doll? Oh, okay. Okay, so the straw doll was supposed to stop some sort of glow up or some sort of health recovery, whether that's your financial health, something to do with the way that you speak up. Five of Pentacles, it was supposed to keep somebody's mental health down. I don't know, the way that you see yourself. Because I was watching, there's this this guy, I cannot remember his name, something, Jose something, and he's this Hispanic artist. He's an amazing, talented artist, and I don't know if you've seen like his YouTube shorts where he'll be on the train and he'll just start painting the person sitting in front of him, and then at the end he gives it to them, and he's such a good artist. And the last one that I watched was today, and this woman was walking past and he was like, excuse me, I love your style, can I please paint you? And she's like, you're kidding. And he's like, no, 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 I'd really love to. And he's asking her questions, and then he gives it to her and she says, wow, it's really lovely to see how other people view me, especially as this is how I view myself. Someone here was using some sort of weird straw doll, and I don't even know if it's an actual doll because it says technique, to maybe try and change the way that you view yourself or the way that you heal yourself, because everything is vibration, and in doing so will block something for you or slow something down. High Priestess in reverse. It doesn't have to be that there's loads of mad bad juju being sent your way, because intent is key in anything, right? You've got Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. This seems to be more like trying to get you down to their level. Queen of Swords is coming out in reverse. Get you down to their level. Like they didn't want you to be glowing up and growing and healing as quickly as you are. Now, breathe through the delays. Songs, albums on divorce. So this could be somebody's like ex-husband, ex-wife. There is something that they did that they did something that made them look very disrespectful in front of others. Let me just pop these cards out, because I've got so many cards going around and there's not much order to them, which is interesting. I'm going to pop you two over here, you grudgy people. I'm going to go over here. I'm sorry if I'm sniffing a lot, I've got a bit of a cold. And if I blow my nose, all of the makeup on my nose comes off. I have a white little nose. Now, the two cards that came out when talking about the spell or whatever it was that they were trying to do with this straw doll technique was the Knight of Pentacles to the Knight of Cups. So this was about either getting back in your good books. They wanted to pull you, slow your growth or slow your health, whether that's your mental health, physical health, so they could catch up. And look at that, the star comes out, your beauty, or the way that you see yourself. Who is the Emperor, please? Because if this is not talking about the shadow and how the shadow can sometimes jump up and bite us on our butt, then this is a person. Excuse me, very burpy. Nine of Cups has come out again. You want me to put this out? No? Okay, I'm going to get a different deck out now. I'll pop you there. Yeah, this one's been calling to me. This is the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards. Tell me about the Ten of Swords, please. Who is this person? Who is this Emperor? Because this Emperor, it seems that rather than trying to catch up, which I would never advise anyone to do, to try and catch up with someone else's healing, but rather than choosing that option, they've chosen to try and slow you down, because it means that then they don't have to do as much work. That's how they're seeing it. Girl with a snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enabled, and boundaries is coming out. We also have, let me show you that properly. Ooh, right in the screen. You also have be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. Can I get one more, please, for the devil? Just those two are going to come out for now. Oh, one more. There we go. Clock. Yeah. This is just confirmation. This person was trying to slow down. What is happening in the background? Jesus, take the wheel. Oh my goodness gracious. I didn't even remember that I put it there. Oh my goodness. Let's not do that again. I'll pop that there instead. And let's move you as well. Okay. So why am I getting that? There's something about this straw doll technique. They bound something with like actual straw and then bound it saying something and then burnt it, because that's what I saw. It says here, needs time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal and progress, and that's upside down. And how interesting that this one goes right next to the Devil card in reverse, which is about healing. It's being able to take those shackles off and just walk away, or to see that certain things aren't worth investing your time, energy, anxiety, worry, whatever that may be, heartache into. And this person was trying to, they're slowing your healing down. That's crazy. Crazy, I tell you. Can I get another 2, please? You want to give me 1? Okay, can I get 1 more? Thank you. Soulmates. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, and soul contract. So this person may be trying to place some sort of wedge, some sort of slow down or delay, which makes sense why we got that message saying breathe through the delays when it comes to a connection with a soulmate. Now, with it being upright, this is a higher level soulmate for someone here. So they're trying to slow that down. Coffin, endings, new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. And Hand of Cards, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, and gambling. So this person is trying to end something. If you are in a relationship with someone or you've started dating someone, they're trying to slow that down or get rid of it. If you haven't met anyone yet, and this may be coming in for you soon, maybe 2025, when my readings are timeless. If you're watching this after 2025 and it resonates, it resonates. They're trying to slow this down for you completely so that they can come in instead, because you've got healthy choices and love coming out as well. And healthy choices say making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, and being happier. So even though there may be delays in whoever it is that's supposed to be coming in, that's okay, because it gives you time for self-love, self-care, and being happier, which someone needs here. I'm not saying that you're sad, I'm not saying you're depressed. Just when delays come in, it's always a really nice time for us to pause and kind of ask ourselves what it is that we actually need. And usually the universe knows that, and that's why they're doing it. With love here, it says unconditional love, self-love, again, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. So even if there is some sort of delay being placed in front of you, whether you're single or in a relationship, there's a reason for it. This person doesn't hold any power over you. Look, for someone here, it's a twin flame journey. Not everyone is going to be following the twin flame journey. So if that doesn't resonate for you, that part, just this card is not for you, and that's okay. Now it says for twin flames, yin, yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. Okay, I'm going to be popping those ones back in. You don't want to put any there, do you? No, okay. I'm going to go. Yeah, I want to have a look at these underneath. Okay. Anything else we need to know about how to make a disrespectful person look insecure for insulting you? Oh, goodness. Oh, success. Continue to be successful. You have the Hanged Man here. And you also have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. There is a need here to not gloat or showboat, I'm hearing. Or someone here thinks that you're gloating or showboating. And I know that they are both like rhyming and stuff, but you have the 9 of Pentacles, and that came out before. This is talking about independence. This is being self-made. This is being able to support yourself, or there is the illusion that you can support yourself. And I say illusion because this person is looking at you as, well, you're doing well, aren't you? What, since you've moved on, or since we had that argument, or since I said I didn't want to be with you, or you were my sloppy seconds, or whatever, you're now doing great. The Hanged Man is about delays. It's about taking time. Again, like I said, taking time to pause, taking time to look within. I want to get another one, please, on the Hanged Man. The Star in reverse. to the Eight of Cups. What have they been doing? This person spent time devising a plan to slow you down. I don't feel like they were doing this by themselves though. The Star is doing something quite quietly, and I don't know if your healing journey you've kept to yourself. Like how you've healed or how you've got as far as you have is quite a mystery to this person, to this Emperor in reverse. And I don't feel like it's just the Emperor on their own. Wait, can you tell me who else is it? If it's not just the Emperor, who else is it? The Ace of Swords. Somebody who has lied about something. They could be an Aquarius or a Libra. And why my ear is so itchy just on one side. Tell me more about who has been like whispering in the Empress ear. The Eight of Swords came out. The Eight of Swords. And the Two of Wands. Somebody who's very good at manipulating. Ace of Wands is upside down. Ace of Cups is upside down. They may have children together. They may be somebody who is manipulating this person into doing something for them, but making it seem like it's for them rather than for the other person, if that makes sense. There does seem to be this this energy of like slight malice or threat. So for example, if this is like an ex-husband, ex-boyfriend, ex-wife, whoever, ex-he, she, they, and they have children with someone else, or they have animals, for example, they may have a cat and dog with somebody, there is like this passive aggressive, well, you'll not see them, you won't see them, you won't get to talk to them, you won't get to play with them if you don't help me out with A, B and C. Giving me that energy. It's really weird. Really flipping weird. Weird. Tell me more about this Emperor. Who's working with her? Mona, Melissa, Monica. Someone who has a name that ends with an in it may be involved or may know. You also have here the Seven of Swords and it's in reverse. Someone who told them something. What were they told? Because this explosive argument has come about because of something they learned. Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay, they feel like they've been used maybe. They chose wrong. Do you know what? Before I go on any further, I would like to take out these ones instead and just see what wants to come out. And I open it to Courtship and Privileged Lady with Gift. So you have someone here who was either... This person seems to have been courting... This is someone that they were courting before. This is someone that they were courting, that they were dating before. And it's giving me, again, they have children with this person. You have the main female coming out. You have lovers. This is the main female's ex-lover. Sudden wealth is coming out. Gift. Journey. So this person may have heard that you were about to be gifted some sort of sudden wealth. Bad health is upside down. You may be healing from something here. They were trying to slow this down. All right, tell me about the Ten of Swords, Dragonfly, and the Nine of Pentacles, please. Mature man in reverse. Yeah, this person fell on their face when you left. They chose wrong. Now, I don't know if they had this explosive argument with you or if they had the explosive argument recently with whoever it is that they chose over you. Excuse me. And for some of you, there is no cheating. There is no kind of like this Emperor was sleeping with this person behind your back. It literally can be that once this relationship came to a natural end, that they naturally kind of gravitated more towards whoever it was, the mother or father or he, she, they of their children, to be closer. But they're doing something together that's nefarious, that's very weird. I don't know. And it's focused towards either the way that your health proceeds or how it gets better, your mental health, your skin, something like that. Slowing you down, something quite petty. Something done very petty. Now, mature man, please note that if I use genders, if I say he, she, if I use pronouns, excuse me, I'm not explaining genders. I'm picking up on energies. It's up to you whether or not you assign a gender, okay? You don't have to. You've got marriage coming out as well. Okay, so this person is maybe locked in a relationship that they don't want to be in. They may be locked in a relationship they don't want to be in, and they'd rather be with you. And for those of you that this is just not resonating, and you're like, well, this is not my story. When we backtrack and go back to when the Emperor first came out to the Seven of Pentacles and talking about a grudge, this can just be your shadow. For a very small amount of people, not for a lot, but for a small amount of people, there's something here with either guilt or juggling your shadow rather than looking at it. Juggling your shadow rather than looking at it, especially when it comes to an experience you may have had in the past with an ex. Okay, now we have mature woman, message of concern, and false person in reverse. Now the first one that came out was the mature woman. So someone is watching quite quietly you or someone in the collective slowly heal, and they're seeing it as an enigma because they fell on their face when they walked away from you, or they walked away from this person, and this other person is doing great. And the thing is as well, is you might not be doing great, or whoever it resonates for may not be doing great, but on the outside, again, there's something here about the illusion that meets the eyes and nothing more. Message of concern is coming through. And I'm putting this down on the row that has the 10 of Wands, the soulmate card, the 8 of Cups, and then the message of concern. So someone here, I don't know if you're stressing out about relationships. Maybe there's distance in your relationship, be that figuratively or physically. It could be that you're not in a relationship and you'd really like to be. Or it could be that you keep hearing tarot readings saying, oh my gosh, there's someone coming and no one has come. Okay, and there could be some frustration there. Let's get a little bit of advice on that one there, because that's something. We've got the main male coming out. We always also had the main female coming out as well. So for someone here, this is a divine union that will come in, but then there is definitely going to be delays. And isn't that just life, right? There's going to be delays, and there's a need to breathe through those delays and look at what is it that the universe is asking you to actually focus on, other than I want to be with that person, whether you've met them or not. Okay, now with false person coming out, so for some people, this Emperor in reverse wants to be the genuine person. They want to be the one. They want to be the one to sweep you off your feet, even though they were the one that left you, like kicked you to the curb however long ago. And they're only just realizing this. I think maybe they're only just realizing that you are very, very genuine. The 8 down there can denote strength, or the lack thereof. This person did not have strength at the time. Why did they not have strength at the time? Because I'm not talking about their health. It's more to do with why am I getting the way that you look, or the way that you act, or the way that you dress? There's something that either they were embarrassed about, or they there's some sort of embarrassment here that when they didn't choose you or ghosted you or something along those lines, that it was down to the way that you looked. Maybe you looked vastly different, be that different races, different creeds, different colours. You could have been from different classes of, you know, of wealth, backgrounds or cultures. There's something here that was different. And rather than this person kind of like celebrating that and you know, lifting you up and saying, hey, look at this person, they're amazing. I heard a wonderful pea. A wonderful pea. I don't know who that's for, and I just saw like a little bean sprout. rather than doing that, look, empowerment comes out as I open it up. Instead of doing things to empower you or to be like, do you know what, we are so weirdly different, but I absolutely love it, they were embarrassed or they hid from it in some way. So this would have been, if they're the Emperor in reverse, they may have caught you in your era of disempowered Empress, where you weren't the Empress just yet. Irrespective of gender, we have both a divine feminine and masculine energy within us, right? Alone in the world. And I feel this energy, right? Why do I keep saying right? I feel this energy coming through. They may use like a lot of sentence fillers, like but, maybe, right, actually. I heard not a reader. This person may not be a reader. I won't cry for you, and alone in the world. So this energy that's coming through, that I could feel when talking about waiting for something to happen in a relationship, or waiting for a relationship to come in. It may be you or it may be them. There's definitely a tinge of melancholy that's coming through also. Tell me about the first row, please. What do we need to know? Masquerade has come out, and so has strategy. So this person literally didn't have any strategy. They're very impulsive. I am getting that. There's a lot of impulse. A lot of maybe being a little bit irresponsible as well. So not thinking things through before doing them. They're very physical, like with their hands, and maybe they're led by their bits a little bit. Like they see someone that they find as attractive and off they go. And it seems like they did something on impulse, and they're now realizing that it was such a bad thing to do, because they fell straight on their face, or they got betrayed, or they were entrapped in some way, or they may feel like they were enticed into a like relationship, like a physical relationship that wasn't what it seemed. They thought they were getting the better end of the stick, when they got the end of the stick with a bit of poo on it. So be it, right? Karma is as karma does, and you have masquerade. Yeah, they did not realize, and I think maybe they had been acting like they knew exactly what they were doing. Okay, and you've got here an unusual example of a different way of looking at an unexpected change in Uranus. So I don't know if this person is ruled by Uranus, or if they've got a lot of like heavy placements or really important placements around Uranus in their birth chart, excuse me. They're a thrill seeker, or they chase dopamine, or they like change and spontaneity. And there's nothing wrong with liking change or spontaneity, but when you get to the point that you have to have that every day, all the time, in every single area of your life, it can become an addiction. I am not in any way a therapist. I'm not a doctor. Do not claim that as fact coming from my mouth, just my opinion, that this person is constantly seeking some sort of gratification, and the choices that they made may have given them like the gratification they needed in present time, but they're now realizing, look, that's not the person that they are with is a fully formed human being with their ups, their downs, their flaws and their wonderments. And it seems that they've married somebody on almost like on a whim that just wasn't for them. I'm not even going to bash this person, because I don't know why they were, teaching them how to do a straw doll technique, throw it in the fire and bind that person and I don't really care. And I'm sorry, I really don't, because it's silly when people when they send out hexes and curses and spit in your eye, you're spitting in your own eye. We are all one. The energy that flows through me flows through you. The energy that is God flows through us, right? And if it flows through all of us, if I hurt you, I'm hurting myself, which is why when people send ish towards you, it ends up going back to them. They end up being the one that gets hurt. So this person here, I don't care. Let's not focus on that person. This masculine energy that's coming through though, the one that's fallen on their face, I don't know why we are being shown this person. Every step you take. I'm getting like, is it Phil Collins, Police, every step you take. So this person may be watching you in some way. I don't know, do they watch like your social media? Or where you work? Or are they close to your family or anything? Every single day. Mask. Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble by singing that, so I'm not going to sing any songs. I'll be watching you. Okay, can I get a little bit more clarity, please? Okay, we have in Pisces, spirituality to ultimately experience, trusting your psychic knowledge of, resulting from the indecision of, or about. This person may have not believed in your gifts or believed that you had any gifts. I don't know if they had a, just if they were a little bit closed-minded when it came to spirituality, and that's okay. I mean, each of us are on different paths. Some of us awaken to what our path is, and some of us don't, and it doesn't mean that you can't have a fulfilling life if you don't, but this person is just definitely not contented or fulfilled in their life. It looks like here, especially with trusting your psychic knowledge of, this person is following you in some way. And I don't mean physically. There's something about endings. And remember at the start we had 10, 10, 10 come out. You may have predicted something. I don't know if you had an argument or you said something to this person. Conclusions are within reach. This is almost like the 10 of Wands coming out again. This is the 10 of Wands here. You know, seeing the wood through the trees. You may have said something or gone, I predict this, this, and this, and then it came true. And this person started listening, like after you guys weren't together. This caused a lot of this caused some sort of rift with whoever they are with now, or whoever they've had an argument with now. But spirituality to ultimately experience, and maybe this person is going through some sort of spiritual awakening now. Transitions come out again. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. Okay. Anything else before I go, please and thank you? Okay, that one wants to come out. Merkabah's in reverse though. The frequency of Merkabah supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse in other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to the Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experience into our present to serve our highest purpose, but it's upside down. So this person may be like pushing against some sort of dark night of the soul, maybe. And I heard she doesn't get it, or they don't get it. They don't get it. Your dreams need a practical plan. What is this one here? The end of a tough cycle approaches. 10, 10, 10. I'm telling you, with alchemy upside down, something that was blocked, especially if there had been purposeful blockages, energetic blockages, wounds being picked at, that was being sent towards you. This is something that's coming to an end, because that energy of feeling alone in the world, for whoever it is that's feeling that, that is part of your shadow that you need to traverse. That's part of your shadow that you need to look into, because if you are constantly looking into the future, waiting for someone to come, you're going to miss them when they come in present time, because you won't see them. You'll be looking over their head going, well, where are they? And it's not just about another person. This is about being comfortable being alone without being lonely. But really, I can't tell you how to feel. And if you feel like you are lonely, please speak to someone. It's okay not to be okay. It really is. Our mental health is so important. And we need to be able to open up and talk about that more, and make it more of a norm to talk about that and be vulnerable. And if you don't feel like you're okay and that you're lonely, please go and speak to your doctors, or speak to a therapist, or speak to somebody who will give you a professional listening ear that can help you through that. It's okay not to be okay, as long as you're getting that support. Anything else before I go, please and thank you, Spirit? Fearless love is coming out. You and your loved ones are safe. Yeah, so no matter what's going on here with weird straw doll techniques and stuff, it doesn't matter. Just breathe through the delays, because you and your loved ones are safe. Absolutely. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated and you like what you heard and you'd like to see more, I'd love you to hit on the like, the subscribe and on the notification bell so you can see more of my content and when I post. And to my returning subscribers, hearts, kisses. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.